Alrighty then, welcome back to the Matrix Part the Neo commentary with me, Skully the Metalhead. Today we're going to be doing some aerial training. What is aerial training, I hear you ask? Well, it has nothing to do with flying, as the name might imply, so I do kind of wonder why it's aerial training, since for a majority of this, for a majority of the stage, you're pretty much just going to be, you know, battling through waves of enemies and, well, just kicking ass generally. But why let me explain it when I can just as easily have Tank explain it?
This program is simple, Neo. Defeat an enemy, get points. Achieve the goal score within the time limit, and you win. The more advanced your technique, the more points I'll give you for each enemy defeated.
Oh shit, Asians! Looks like Neo's gonna have to muster up all the strength he can to take out these, Kung Fu people. I don't know how to... fuck. Anyway, basically all you gotta do is just beat the shit out of these people. And, if you'll remember in a previous part, I believe it was, part 3 or 4 maybe, I said that each of these training sequences were based on, different martial arts movies, and, I finally figured out which ones were which, or at least I think. The first, Kung Fu training one, which, we saw back in part 3, yeah, that one was based on Enter the Dragon, which was a bit of an obvious reference which I didn't get for some reason, mostly because I don't watch a lot of Kung Fu movies. Japanese horror movies, on the other hand, well, yeah, that's kind of my specialty. The next stage, which was the one where we fought the, blind man with the badass voice, that was based on the, I think it was an ancient tale called, Zatoichi. Yeah, that's what I believe it was based on. The one after, the black and white stage, I cannot quite remember what that one was based on, but this stage I can definitely recognize as the Drunken Master homage, whatever. I could kind of tell actually from Neo's outfit, seeing as, you know, it's very Drunken Master reminiscent. But either way, I think it was pretty cool that the Wachowskis, well I say Wachowskis, but I should say Shiny Entertainment, you know, paid a lot of homage to the Kung Fu classics, I guess. But anyway, these ranged enemies, which are identifiable by the green jacket and the fedoras, oh my god, they're hipsters in the Matrix! Well, they kind of are, though. But, yeah, basically, yeah, they have a really annoying ranged attack, which, if that gets you, can just knock you on the floor for a few seconds, and it gets pretty fucking annoying. Yes, indeedy. But anyway, we've now gotten a high enough score, and now Tank deems us worthy enough to use the, stick. Well, it's a big stick this time, so, yeah, no troubles here. Oh, by the way, if you can, if you fall out of the stage, you won't die. I'm pretty sure you'll just get automatically teleported back into the room, and I cannot remember for the life of me if it, does any damage to you, because I'm pretty sure this one doesn't, as opposed to the one on the Kung Fu stage, or the, Zatoichi stage. Actually, I think the names for them actually sound a lot cooler than, you know, sword training or Kung Fu training, because it sounds like cultural and shit, man. Yeah, but anyway. Actually, I've just realized this, and, like, I know this part is only around about, like, 7 minutes long, but, I'm not gonna have a lot of commentary for this one, seeing as the fact that it's just you beating up guys, and, Tank going, "Wow, Neo, you're the coolest! What do you think, Morpheus?" Machines! And that's pretty much all there is to this stage. I mean, granted, this is gonna be one of those stages in which, you know, it's more fun to actually play, than it is to watch somebody else. I mean, it's kinda like an arcade game in that sense, you know, it's like, it's fun to actually play it, but, you know, when you're watching somebody else, you're either just gonna be like, "Oh, wow, you're the coolest player ever!" And otherwise you're just gonna be like, yeah, hurry the fuck up, mate, and let me play the game, you know? I mean, mind you, that could also be said for a lot about Let's Plays, but, or playthroughs, commentaries, or whatever the hell is your poison, you know? Because, again, there are still some people out there that hold the mindset of, "Why do you watch the Let's Plays, man? You should be the one playing the game instead of watching it," which, you know, you're watching it for the personality anyway, regardless of, you know, quality or whatnot. Mr. PewDiePie and the like. And again, you know, the personality is what I feel is most important about a commentary, Let's Play, playthrough, or whatever, because, again, you know, if you're gonna be watching a commentary, the one thing you need to have is, you know, both, I guess, humor, or at least a way to bounce jokes off a lot of things, and informational content, which is something I believe I excel at, whereas my comedy kind of falls flat. Really, because the best I can do is a good Jason Griffith impression, and even then it kinda slips every now and again. And a lot of people don't even know who Jason Griffith is. But anyway, I'm getting way too off topic. what is there to really talk about though? I mean, you're just pretty much wrecking the shit out of this little tea house, which has been completely decimated. Yeah, see, that's what I mean when I'm talking about the bloody throwing axes. Though actually using axes can be pretty fun. And one of my favourite things to do on this stage is just knocking them out the window. Ah! Yeah. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Okay, not doing too bad now. But this is also a good place in which you can do a lot of the link-up attacks, which I mentioned in part 3. And for some reason, the axe, I guess maybe because it's not used very often in the game, it also seems to share these same animations as the bloody katana or swords or whatever, because I'm pretty sure, you know, stabbing an axe, you know, at the very top of it is not gonna stab through an enemy. Or at least to the extent that I think this game is trying to imply it does. But, you know what, glitch in the Matrix. Actually, that's another thing that Path of Neo does well. Path of Neo is the only game ever that has a lot of glitches that were put there intentionally to make the Matrix feel more authentic. Or at least that's what I tend to go with. But lame, shitty comedy aside, slice and dice is pretty much the name of the game. And... yes, take that, I will stab you with the butt of the axe, and that will suddenly make you die. Well, I guess it could probably rupture a liver or something, maybe? I don't think so, but that's the only sort of logic I have to go with. Ooh, 19 seconds, not too long to go now. I apologize for the lackluster commentary in this part, but really, there's not really much else I can talk about, it's just slice and dice. And I'm even repeating the same phrases. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. And my health suddenly got restored. Why thank you, Tank, I am clearly the greatest gamer ever. By the way, that's not a move that you don't get until later in the game, and I am Skully, keep it new metal, and see you for the next part of the Matrix Path of Neo commentary, see ya.